Yeah, you read the title right, but put away your pitchforks and give me 1 second to explain. I hated New Vegas since the second it came out. Fallout 3 was my first game in the series, and as a stubborn 13-year-old it was the best game of all time. Nothing could beat it. So when New Vegas came out and everyone couldn't stop talking about it, I dug in deep and died on the hill that 3 is better. Now, over a decade and a whole lot of maturing later, I'm starting to think that maybe I didn't give the Mojave Desert a good enough chance. Maybe I treated it too harshly. So now I'm back with a big iron on my hip and ready to be proven wrong. Standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. God, this game does a really good job of just setting the right tone. Hello, I know your face.
War. War never changes.
He said the line, he said the thing.
When atomic fire, what seemed like a simple delivery job, has taken a turn for the worse.
Ruh-roh.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Dig. Alright, Chandler Bing.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
Don't do it.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck.
Please, Chandler, don't do it. Chandler, no.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh, chills. Okay, so this DLC subs adds a lot more than I expected it to add.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now.
5 stim
Why don't you just
packs,
relax a
armor,
Get your bearings.
grenade rifle.
See what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name. Let's go with something simple. Ah, no, that's too on the nose. Sure, something familiar. Soka.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's
Me
your
neither.
name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay, now this is the bit that might take me a while. Oh, whoa, big eyes. God, it bothers me to no end that the actual like eyebrow shapes are different for each preset, so you can never get them like where you want with the right face. So all the shapes are just slightly different. Causes hell for someone whose favourite part of the game is character creation, so this is where I spend most of the time, just trying to get things absolutely perfect. She's been in the wasteland for a while. She's Gotta have a bit of sunburn going on there, surely. Oh, Fallout are not good with their long hair options, are they? I guess it is 2011 this game came out, so we might have to go with the basic bun. Yeah, it's gonna be the basic bun. That colour. Yeah, they've all got like a little silver tinge to it that's making it give off a little purple hue. We'll go with the chocolate, I think. I like it.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Stuff that
Okay.
mattered.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Oh, surely I am severely brain damaged now, sure. After taking a shot to the head from like 2 meters away, how am I still walking?
Over by that
How
big
can I still
tree.
talk?
Take
How
it
can I do
slow
anything?
now.
How am I
Inhale,
alive? Now, I can just go right to the end here. I don't know loads about this game. I haven't played much of it. Most of my knowledge is like through watching walkthroughs of people like 10 plus years ago. And any time I did spend on this game was basically just pissing around in Wasteland Defense. I think that's what it was called anyway. The settlement building mod. I spent most of my time just playing that with with the squads mod. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of some of you. Who needs you? Put you up. You up. You up. Oh, this is actually quite tough, because I like them all. Screw it. One in charisma as well. We'll have that perception, charisma, and luck. We're not very smart. We're not too strong. We're kind of agile.
Good to see them bullets didn't affect your charm none. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and the bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Yes, Doc.
See if your dogs are still barking.
My dogs are still barking. How do we do? Oh, hello, man. Wasteland Farming Guide. Okay. You could have given us some clothes first, really, couldn't he?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that
Oh,
comes to
I'm
mind.
really not good at these games. Dog. Cat.
House.
Mouse. But my option isn't on here. Shelter.
Night.
Day. Oh. Dream.
Bandit.
Thief. Bribe.
Light.
Night. Dark is close enough, actually.
Mother.
Father. Human shield. Wow. Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
How do I want to play this character? She's a good talker. You know that for sure. She's got good charisma. She's got good perception and good look. So I'm thinking more like gunslinger almost, like Han Solo-ish, sort of, kinda, maybe? Agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I guess agree in that case, if she's going to be like this smooth talking scoundrel.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Again, this seems exactly like the kind of thing this person would have.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No, I don't think so.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this?
Uh-huh.
Tell me what you see.
Oh. Oh. None of these really. I guess I see the shadow in the door frame, kind of, if you look at it like a reverse light situation, where that's the outline of a person stood there with the shadow around him. Yeah, let's go for that.
Okay. How about this one?
It's just 2 Uzis. Oh, come on. Be more mature. I do actually see the ship at sea. If you look at it like that, it's like the reflection of it. There's a little toot-toot bit. The chimney.
Last one.
That's 2 people high-fiving. When you look at these, I can't see anything else other than the mushroom cloud. Like, how do you see a bearded man or a head on a pillow here? Sure.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Ooh. Now, an honest man would take these results and leave them as is and go with it. Me? No thank you, no thank you, no thank you. Yes, please. Yes, please. You see, I didn't realize they did this in this game, because in Fallout 3, which is the one I've played the most, they split it into big guns and small guns. This is much nicer, because I don't have to split that up as much. I don't think I'll be using energy weapons. I rarely do when playing Fallout, to be honest. I like hunting rifles, and I stick to them. Never use anything else, have never led me astray so far. And maybe repair. Guns, repair, and speech? No. I might start with some barter, actually. I think that's quite good to have at the beginning, just for all the good prices. Yeah, this looks good to me. I know someone's going to be screaming at me right now that I'm picking the wrong ones, but this looks good to me.
Before I
Hey,
turn
Doc.
you loose, I need one more thing from you.
No.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your
I don't
Just
like
a formality.
writing.
Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Is there more than normal in here? I'm unsure if any of the mods that I've got have added any more traits, because I really didn't put that many mods in. There's only about 10 or 11 that actually do anything that isn't just like patches to make the game actually run properly. You've got to have Wild Wasteland, right? Surely. And I can vibe with this because it gives me +5 to all skills that I would want, but then a -5 to skills that I mostly don't want, because I'm not going to use melee weapons and I'm never going to be unarmed. That's just no thank you. And it's only a -5 as well, so it's not anything that I can't recover in a level up. So I think, yeah, it's going to have to be good natured. I think good natured and Wild Wasteland. Yeah.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Yes, sir. Not after I rob you blind, assuming I can. Stimpack, Stimpack. Wow, it's pretty convenient that he has all these good supplies just hanging around for us. But I'm moving around like a drunk person. Anything in here, Doc? What you got? A load of scorched books. Why does he keep these? Just for like decoration? Oh, I'll take all of those, thank you. If I've ever had a stressful day, I can have a couple of those. The kitchen. What snacks you got, Doc? Oh, yes please. Junk food. How is he getting junk food in the wasteland? Oh. I almost missed all of this. Hello. Oh, more Stimpaks, yes please. I'm assuming those empty syringes will be needed for crafting at some point. Steady. I'm slowly relearning all of the controls again. I've played too much Fallout on Xbox. Oh. Sure. Hello, Doc.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war.
Oh, you're
We
from
all
a
got
vault.
one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty.
Thank you, Doc.
It was my wife's.
Oh.
I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for.
You're a good lad.
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave.
Oh.
Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up.
Yes, sir.
But try not to get killed anymore.
It's not my main priority. Hardcore mode. Yep, I do intend on playing with hardcore mode on. It probably is not recommended considering I haven't played this game in well over 10 years, but hey yo, here we go. Whoa, that is bright. Hello, baby. Oh, DLC. Okay, Old Word Blues. I'm not going to be doing that for a while, so I'm paying no attention to this. Is this DLC as well? I've never done any of these before, so this is all brand new to me. Yeah, it's got to be. Happy Trails Expedition. We'll take a look at all that stuff later. It's not really a priority for me right now. Gunrunner's Arsenal. I guess I'll just wait here for a second for this all to bloody load in. God, it does look good, doesn't it? They went that way. Alright, let's check out what we've got here. Nope. Don't need these tutorials, thank you. We do start with quite a lot. Look, how much stuff do they want to give me to start with? I'm gonna go with the Armored Vault 13 jumpsuit because it gives me good. It's got good DT, and I don't lose the agility that this one gives me, and I quite like the agility. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's start this by talking to Victor. That's him there, isn't it? Oh. Okay, are we done? Are we done now? Can I play the game without any more pop-ups, please and thank you? Can I talk to Victor? Victor, 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 Victor.
Howdy, partner.
I forgot about this.
Looking fit as a fiddle.
Oh, thank you, Victor. Thank you for digging me out of that grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
And I was a stranger in need indeed. Yeah, how did you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard.
Convenient.
Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low.
I mean, thanks for the help.
Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Still kicking after being shot in the head. And that's what I call hardy. Who were they?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I ain't never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I love his accent so much. Maybe I gave this game too much hate to begin with. I'm
Happy
already
trails.
quite loving the vibe that it's giving me and the world it's putting me in. Like, I'm too used to leaving a boat to go and find family members, and now I've got some actual intention that isn't just helping someone. This just been left here as decoration for all these years. All this time, they have never thought to clean this stuff up. Howdy there, Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Howdy, 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 howdy. Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Sounds like a good life, to be fair. If you're out in the Wasteland, I think that's like the best you could really be hoping for. Just a life of prospecting and then doing some farming. It's either that or getting killed by raiders. I know which I'd prefer to do. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks
Chandler
in town
Bing.
might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
You don't say. You shot me in the head. Yeah, what's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
So what it sounds like is the NCR are basically as close to the US government as they are today in the Wasteland, and the Legion are just dicks. Do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says.
What does Trudy say?
She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
He seems cool.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
You think more people would have moved in here, right? Look at all these houses. And if some of those are abandoned, surely they're up for moving in. And in a wasteland like this, a place like this is invaluable. You'd think there'd be more people here, really. Anyway, let's go into the saloon. I don't like it when it does this. I'm scared of the crashes. It's gonna crash, isn't it? I can feel it. Please don't. Please don't. I'm praying. My hands are together. I'm praying. We're taking a little bit too long here. Now I'm suspecting a crash.